Okay. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for subscribing to the new channel. Click the little bell. We're just gonna jump right into it. We're going to today read some comments because apparently the video on TikTok of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, that video did some numbers. So today, because the reason I wanted to do this is because a lot of people have opinions about it. A lot of people have opinions about the actual domestic violence. A lot of people have opinions about domestic violence. And I think they need to be heard. I think a lot of, I think people's comments should be heard. So if you see your comment here, I'm going to tag people, so on and so forth, whenever we do it. So let's start with the first one. Hey, is it wrong? First one ain't wrong, honestly. First one ain't wrong. There was a lot of people defending her. There really was. So I'm not gonna try and pretend like there wasn't. There was a lot of people defending her. And if you don't believe me, go to Twitter. And the reason I say that is because on TikTok, a lot of people were defending Johnny Depp. Well, pretty much everybody. But I've said it before on my channel is that TikTok is very male forward, and as well as a lot of women too. A lot of women that love Johnny Depp, they know that it was bullshit. They don't like being represented by Amber Heard. Because you have to understand something. When someone like Amber Heard does this, it makes a lot of women look bad. And people don't want to admit that. They don't want to admit that when someone like Amber Heard, a famous person, when she goes and she not only abuses her boyfriend, but then she plays the victim, it makes other women that actually are victims look bad. So that's why there are a lot of women that at least on TikTok, there are a lot of women that were on TikTok and they were agreeing with Johnny Depp. They were for Johnny Depp. But if you go to Twitter, it's not that hard to understand. We all know what Twitter is. Twitter is a feminist shithole. That's what Twitter is. So of course you're going to see only for the woman on Twitter because that's what that place is. And really it's all of them. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Really I've only seen support for Johnny Depp on TikTok. I mean, I've seen it, of course. We've all seen it. There are the people there. But as far as the thing I don't understand is that where are the photos? Where are the photos of Amber Heard? Excuse me. Where are the photos of these? Because Amber Heard says she was abused too. And I've been doing research on this case for now, what was it, 4 days that I first heard it, that the trial was starting again. So where's all Amber Heard stuff? Because I haven't found anything from her. So I don't know. So this next one, the boy gotten. I want to hear all the women talk about privilege. Write the F now, please. Now, you have to understand, when something like this happens, I'm not saying that a lot of the women in the comment section are necessarily lying, but there's a lot of women that they will, and see, I guess saying it like that would still say they're lying. They won't, okay, fine, we're going to rephrase that. They won't admit that there's privilege. There's a lot of people that won't do that. Okay, the people that are on Johnny Depp's side, of course, they'll say, yeah, a woman can be toxic and a woman can be this and of course, domestic violence from a woman, but that's because they're on Johnny Depp's side. You see, that's how they think. That doesn't take away from all the women and all the people and men. There's been plenty of men on TikTok that were defending Amber Heard. Now, were they trolling? Maybe, possibly. But I think that there's genuinely a lot of dudes that would let someone like Amber Heard do anything she wants because she's so hot. Which to me, I mean, yeah, the only thing about Amber Heard is she's just not fat. That's it. Because her attitude plus the way she looks, she has that face, she has that real, in Spanish it's called sangrona. She has that real sangrona face. You can tell that she's real conniving and that she'll do shit to hurt you. You can tell that Amber Heard is like that. So when you think about hot, yeah, I guess she's hot just because she's not fat. I guess, maybe. But she's a huge bitch. So, But anyways, going back to this, I don't think you'll have women that will ever admit to the privilege unless, of course, it happens to someone that they're fans of. So yes, while there were women in the comment section saying, oh yeah, that's horrible, women can do domestic violence, At the same time, there's probably 10 times as many women on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, because those are feminist sites, where the women will be like, no, a man should never. Oh, and see. Next, from a Casey Keeper. What pisses me off is if the gender roles were reversed, there wouldn't be these issues. Abuse is abuse, and it needs to be recognized as such. If the gender roles were reversed, Johnny Depp would be in prison right now. He would have been in prison 2 years ago, whenever that other trial was. I believe there was another trial in the UK. Okay, if those pictures that I showed yesterday, if those pictures would have been of a woman and they would have been at the hands of Johnny Depp, that dude would have been in prison that day. Okay, and those were all a bunch of pictures. Like, you saw him, it was like a collage. Okay, that means that she kept on doing that shit to him. She kept on hitting him. She cut off his finger. She kept on punching him in the face. That means that he showed up in public with black eyes and marks on his face multiple times. If a woman shows up in public with a black eye or marks on her face one time, they're going to find out who did it and they're going to put him in prison. So if the gender roles were reversed, Johnny Depp would be in prison right now, and he'd probably be in prison for a few years, not to mention canceled, not to mention taken off of every single thing he's ever done. Not to mention that. And there is absolutely no doubt about that. None whatsoever. Next, from Hutch the Beast. Yep, men are constantly in abusive relationships. Men can take it so no one cares, but when when a woman comes out and claims abuse, claims abuse when she is the abuser. And this one, and claims abuse when she is the abuser. Because even if a woman is the abuser, all she has to do is come out and say, oh, well, he hit me, so I was just defending myself. Like, that's, like, if she wants to say, oh, he hit me, well, he hit you because you were in his face. Like, you were in his face, so he pushed you or something off of you. So then they'll say, it's like those videos online, where you never catch the video where the lead up to the video is. It's always at the shitty part of the video where something bad is happening. That's basically what she's talking about. Claims abuse when she is the abuser. And really, you could talk even more of how it happened over time, the way I said earlier, how it happened over time. So it's not that hard to understand who was the one being abused. Because still, like I said as well, where are the photos of her? Where are the photos of Amber Heard's abuse? There aren't any. You see? So it's so easy for a woman to claim she's getting abused when in reality, she's the abuser. That's so easy. And all these women know that. Every single one of these women that have watched this know that. They all know that. There is no doubt about that. Next, we need to get rid of toxic women. Her and Jada need to go. The only reason I wanted to do this one is because it's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Do you have any idea how many women look up to Jada? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how many women look up to Amber Heard because she's an Aquaman and because she's a huge star? Do you have any idea? And you want to know what? There's also probably women that they are okay with the violence. They're like, yeah, girl, you get him. You punch him in the face. You hit him with a door. That's right. He better know what's up. You're the girl. Like, you're the woman. You have any idea how many women are like that? And all you have to do is go on Twitter, go on Instagram or Facebook. That's all you got to do, because there are a lot of them. And you just go in the comment section, if they're even real people, but that's not even a topic for discussion right now. But to think that the society we're living is going to get rid of toxic women like Amber Heard and Jada Pinkett Smith, that's not going to happen. Amber Heard and Jada Pinkett Smith, they're idols to a lot of people. So that's not going to happen. Next, from Nikki647. Me Too is the cause of this. It took down a lot of bad men, but it was also used to take down innocent ones too. Now, we got to be touchy. We got to be safe here. We got to be whatever. Can't really say anything about Me Too. Me Too was bullshit. How about that? Me Too was fucking bullshit. And you want to know why it was bullshit? Because they only took down Harvey Weinstein. Like, do you have any idea how many other people there were besides Harvey Weinstein? So really, you have to think about something. Was Harvey Weinstein really just some kind of sacrifice? So that way the Me Too movement could have said, oh yeah, we got someone. They never went after anybody else. I believe, I mean, Bill Cosby wasn't really Me Too. From what I understand that Bill Cosby wanted to buy NBC, so that's why they took his ass down, which in fact shows you a lot more about Hollywood because they all knew that Bill Cosby was a rapist, but they held it. Okay, the people in Hollywood never said anything about being a rapist. It was called an open secret with Bill Cosby. Everybody knew that. Okay, so then finally when he wanted to buy one of these TV companies, everybody's like, nah. You're not going to buy shit, Bill. You're not going to buy shit. We're going to bust your ass out. And they did. You see, and that's what can happen. That's really what can happen. Now, is the NBC part that he wanted to buy the company? I read that. I did read that. I just was talking about that right now, so I don't have it in front of me. But I did read that, so I do see why that could happen. But at the same time, still, the part that pisses me off with that, with Bill Cosby, is people knew. There was an open secret. Like, you're trying to tell me that you're supposed to trust these people in Hollywood after things like Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby? You're trying to tell me that? Really? We're supposed to be like, and they keep on talking about Hollywood movies and how they're only selling in China now. Well, what the fuck do you expect? We've all figured out that everybody over there in Hollywood, California are fucking disgusting fucks. Like, what do you expect? So then, going back to the Me Too thing, what about now? What about Me Too now? We've all seen what's going on in society right now. Where's Me Too for all that shit? No, Me Too was, it kind of seems like Me Too was just to get that dude out, just to get Harvey Weinstein out. And there's a strong possibility that it was, because who else did Me Too really bring down? I think there was like one congressman, that Al Franken guy, but he was like hugging someone too low on their back and they felt all violated or something, or he touched someone's tit or something like that. But what did Me Too really do? Nothing. They got rid of Harvey Weinstein, and that's about it. Next. From Nam Yu, her, see how many people side with you. And she says, Amber, the whole world sides with him, aside from some people who are just dumb, but that's how the world is. Now, I wanted to talk about this one because you have to understand the whole world may side with Johnny Depp, but the whole world doesn't matter. The only people that matter are the people that fired Johnny Depp and the people that kept Amber Heard on Aquaman 2. Amber Heard should have lost Aquaman 2. There is absolutely no doubt about that. Okay, she shouldn't even have anything because when it comes to a man, all it takes is accusations. And there was audio. There was audio of her saying that she hit him with a door and then she punched him in the face. Could you imagine if there was audio of a man saying, oh yeah, I hit her with a door and I punched her in the face? Imagine if a man said that on some leaked audio. It's fucking over for him. Wow. Next. Yeah, and right here. And yeah, I hit him, but he called me a bitch. So from Al1 Kazar, I was defending myself and he scared me. That's all women have to say right there. That's it. A woman can be punching you. You can have a black eye. You can have a busted lip. You're all bruised up and everything. And if she tells the police, well, he hit me first. He attacked me first. I was just defending myself. Or he called me a bitch. So I had to, I got angry and I went off on him. He called me a bitch. I was defending myself and he scared me. Boom. You're in prison. 3 years. Felony assault. Right there. That's all women have to do right there. And it doesn't even have to be true. I mean, the woman could have no marks on her face and you could be all bloodied up. And all she has to say is, I was defending myself. He scared me. Boom. You're gone. Prison. Felony. Next. The fact she knows he can't do anything either because he's a man. Now, this ties into the exploitation of Me Too. Because women today will exploit the fact that a man can't do anything. You have to understand there's been videos, and actually they do that on like Love and Hip Hop, don't they? Where the chick is like in his face like this, and she's like, what? You ain't gonna do nothing? You ain't gonna do nothing? Like, you do realize that that only lasts for so long because men can only hold it for so long. And this is exactly why. Because they know that you, as a man, if you do anything, if you do one thing wrong, let's say she's all in your face and you're just like, can you move? Can you get out of my face, please? And you do that right there. Oh, he hit me. Oh. That's exactly what they can do. And they know. And all they have to do is make a phone call. Call the police. That's it. And not to mention, if, like, let's say you push her and then on accident you accidentally push her too hard or something, she falls, dude, it's fucking over for you. It's over. So that's why you have guys that they'll literally have a woman in their face like that, and she's just talking, and she even has her hand on in his face, and she's going like that, and he's just like that, and he has to take it, because he knows he can't do anything. He knows he can't do anything, and they exploit that. Women absolutely exploit that. There is no doubt about that. I'm disgusted by the fact Hollywood still employs her from Elba One. I really don't want to come off as offensive to this, but you don't be naive. Don't. To be disgusted by the fact she's still employed by Hollywood. Hollywood's a piece of shit. Hollywood is probably one of the worst places on this planet. Like, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that the people in Hollywood, her bosses, Amber Heard's bosses, the people that made Aquaman 2, they all know everything. They all heard all the audios. It's not like they're not in the know. They all know what she did. And you want to know what? Those people, the kind of people that live over there in California, they probably like it. They probably like it. And they're all feminists, but when those kind of feminists, they're all lesbos, right? And they're anti-male. They're not just pro-woman. They're anti-male. So they're like, yeah, Amber, punch him in the face. Hit him with a door. Yeah, that's right, Amber. So then really, maybe she got Aquaman 2 because, like the studio head is a major lesbo or something. And she's like, yeah, that's right. Feminism. Take it to the man. And that's real. That's really how these people are. It's fucking weird. So this is the last one. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me on this video. We're hitting 17 minutes, about to hit 18. I think you have to understand with this is very true. This is crazy true. Lesson here, guys. There are consequences to chasing the golden kitty. I think a lot of men go out of their way because there's women out there that they see in their day-to-day lives and they think, oh yeah, I think I can get her. She's way out of his league. I mean, I'm not saying that, hold on, let me pause that. I'm not saying that Amber Heard was out of Johnny Depp's league in the slightest. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's a lot of guys that you'll try and go after and you'll chase a girl, and when you have to understand, when you chase, that gives the person you're chasing the opportunity to do whatever the fuck they want. Because you have to remember, he even said it in the video. He said there can't be any physical violence. We have to separate. And she's like, no, I can't promise you that I'm going to be perfect. I can't promise you that I'm going to hit you, that I'm not going to get physical. You see? So it's like, what did Amber Heard have in their personal relationship day to day between her and Johnny Depp? What did she have that he just wanted so bad that he kept on chasing her, It's something like that. And that's why I've said it before. There's this funny line in a movie, that movie 21, I believe it's called. Something like it's. I don't think it's 21. I think that one's about blackjack. But there's a movie with damn it, I don't have. I'll post the thing right here. But anyway, in this movie, he says the guy they're walking out of a bar, and the guy tells him, "Hey, so what's up? You didn't see any girls in there you liked?" And he's like, "No." And the guy's like, "What type of girls do you like?" He's like, "Girls that want to have sex with me." And it's true. And you're supposed to say that as but it's true. It's true. You need to, I'm going to tell one thing and I'm going to end it on this one. Guys, y'all need to stop going after girls that don't want to be with you. Stop that shit. That's what you really need to stop doing. Stop going after girls because you think that they're above you and you're like, oh yeah, I really want like a trophy girlfriend and I want someone that's out of my league and I'm gonna be, oh, and I want her because she's so this or she's so hot. Dude, date someone that wants to have sex with you. Date a girl that wants you. That's the best advice I can give to any single man. Stop chasing the golden kitty. This girl's right. Melissa Texas 79. Stop doing that. Start going for the girl that you know at work and she's always flirting with you, but you get kind of annoyed and you're like, can you leave me alone? And then she's like, okay, I'll come back later. And then you never talk to her. And then all of a sudden later, like 6 weeks later, she has a boyfriend and you're like, fuck, okay, she's not talking to me anymore. Like, go out with that girl. Don't go out with the chick that's a hoe at work because she's hot and she wears those little skirts. Don't go out with that chick. She's already been banged by all the dudes in HR. Like, why would you do that? You know, because that girl's going to think that every guy wants her, so she's going to treat guys like shit. She's going to treat you like shit. But the girl that's always flirting with you because she wants you, yeah, fine. Maybe she doesn't look how you like a woman to look, but she wants you. That's what's important. That's the most important part. Get with someone that wants to be with you. Not that someone you can say, oh, I got her. Look how good she is and look how hot she is. And I scored that. Yeah, and then in not even in 3 years, I was going to say 3 years, not even 3 years, in a year, that bitch is going to be over you and you better hope you got some money or something to give her or some good D because that girl can go and get all that shit that you can give her from anybody. She doesn't actually like you. But the girl that's always flirting with you, she actually likes you. You see? So we're going to cut it off there. Thank you to all the people that have left comments. Thank you to all the people on TikTok. All the same thing here on YouTube. Hashtag, hey, I'm with it. Hashtag justice for Johnny Depp. We got to stay with that. We got to make this happen. But, hey, man, Amber Heard already got Aquaman 2. So... excuse me. Tomorrow, I have it here, but this one's already running a little long. Tomorrow, we're going to get into this article, so be ready. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard trial. Actress's attorney says they will show actors' monster side, history of rages and drug and alcohol abuse. You know what? You don't want to know what the problem for me is? Everything that I heard and everything that I saw, and there's even other audio recordings of them too. I've never really heard one, not one single one, where Johnny Depp was being the aggressor. Not one. So if any of y'all hear one, please send it to me. Send it to this page. But I'm going to be doing this article tomorrow, so be ready for that. I want to stick with this Johnny Depp trial. I do. So I want to see what can happen. Hopefully we'll have some good content coming out of here. So yeah, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for subscribing to the new channel. Click the little bell. And yeah, that's about it, man. Great day, great video. Glad to be here with you. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not. I don't think I am. Yeah, so we're going to leave it there. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and we will catch you next time.